The best of Money Matters. Right Business.
Welcome to The Right Business, where we dive deep into the stories of trailblazers who dare to disrupt the status quo, find the gap in the market to find the right business. Hello, I'm your host, Hongbin Jeong. Now, skincare trends are shifting towards simpler, more intentional routines as consumers seek effective products without the overwhelm of, multi-step regimens. At the same time, there's a growing demand for formulations that cater to sensitive and reactive skin with a focus on beneficial ingredients over unnecessary additives. Now, Ombré has embraced this challenge, creating multifunctional skincare solutions that streamline routines while delivering real results. With ingredients like mandelic acid, copper, peptides, ceramides, and arbutin, its formulations are designed to support healthy skin in a practical and effective way. And to share more about Ombré's approach to skincare and their philosophy behind minimalist yet results-driven formulations, joining us today is Jasmine Ee, who is the co-founder of Ombré. Hi, Jasmine. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Hongbin. Thank you for having me here today.
Thank you so much for joining us. All right, Jasmine, we read that Ombré was born from a desire to bridge the gap between traditional beauty treatments and evolving needs of modern consumers. Could you walk us through the key challenges you saw in the skincare industry that led you to, founding Ombré?
Yeah, actually, when we found Ombré, right? Ombré actually is from this definition of a gradient of color from dark to light. So it's like a seamless transition without any boundary. So this philosophy actually extends to our brand mission. We want to make sure that skincare should be accessible to all, regardless of background, social status, or spending power. Therefore, we actually created Ombré Express Facial. We want to blur the lines between luxury and affordability, ensuring that facials are no longer just a privilege for the rich, but a self-care essential for everyone. Thus, by keeping things affordable, and because from our past 30 years experience, because we used to be managing a traditional facial center for close to 30 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we want to bring the advantages like best of both worlds from the traditional facial salon and also Express Facial Center combined together, and we created Ombré. So you say challenges, but maybe I would say the advantages instead. So you can just,
Right.
you can just think of the opposite. That's the challenges, okay? So for example, traditional facial center, they have more meticulous treatment like extraction services. They have luxurious facial experience like, you are doing your facial on an actual facial bed instead of a bubble chair. Okay?
Yeah.
And then for the Express Facial Center, right, we provide affordability, convenience, and a stress-free pay-per-visit model without hard selling. So that's why we combined both of the, the best of both two worlds, and we created Ombré, and we actually wanted all Ombré customers and the customers in Singapore to actually benefit from us. And because we like to give it back to the society, that's why we actually also offer a free Ombré sculpting body treatment to all customers who come in for at least a 30-minute facial. So this is actually our way of showing appreciation and making sure self-care is more accessible.
I see.
Yes.
Well, Jasmine, when you walked through the doors here into the studio, you brought me a little gift, right? You got me a couple of, skincare products, including a cleanser, 3 different kinds of serum, and a lip balm. And I must say, it is very minimalist. Like the packaging is minimalist, but they're so cute. The serum comes in different colors. There's the Mandelic Renewable Serum, the Hyaluronate Hydrating Serum, and there's also a Copper Peptide Firming Serum. Are these all your best sellers? Or
actually, the Mandelic one and the hydrating one is actually two of our top seller in our shop. Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about this Mandelic Renewable Serum. I mean, it looks like mandelic acid is one of the key ingredients Ombré highlights, a gentle yet effective exfoliant. Help us explain how it works and what makes it, a better alternative for sensitive skin compared to stronger acids like glycolic or salicylic acid?
I see. So actually, mandelic acid have a larger molecular structure than glycolic and salicylic acid.
Okay.
Thus, because of the larger molecular structure, right, it will be able to penetrate the skin much slower, so reducing the risk of irritation. So because of this, right, even though it will still be able to do its work, so it will be able to slough off our dead skin cell, but it will be doing it in a much gentle and slower way. So it's not as harsh as glycolic and, salicylic acid, which is very suitable for aging skin, because most of our aging skin that we can see in Singapore, they have a thinner skin layer than youngsters like us, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it will be much more suitable for most of our customer group. Yes.
I see. Well, it looks like you also incorporate multifunctional powerhouse ingredients like copper peptides, ceramides, and arbutin. Can you break down how each of these play a role in maintaining skin health?
Yeah, sure. So actually, copper peptide, it's very good in promoting skin repair. And at the same time, collagen production. So it helps with anti-aging mainly. Okay. And ceramides, it strengthens the skin barrier and lock in our moisture. So it's a very important ingredient in Ombré for helping customer with very dehydrated skin or very sensitive skin. Okay. And arbutin is another ingredient which I find it very interesting, because in Singapore, right, if you want to get a very potent whitening ingredient called hydroquinone, you have to get it from the doctors. And actually, arbutin is another form of hydroquinone that is safe and gentle. But you will need to use it a longer period of time to get the result, of course. But it's not as harsh and it's very safe. So arbutin is a very gentle but powerful brightening agent that can help with pigmentation and even out skin tone.
Okay, well, It looks like you have all the beauty secrets here. I mean, when it comes to living here in Singapore, the weather is very humid, right?
Yes.
And that could be quite bad for our skin. So, tell us about some of the products that helps with this climate. I mean, you did mention that the Mandelic Renewal Serum and the Hydrating Serum is one of your top sellers, right?
Yeah, so our absolute top seller is definitely our Mandelic Serum. So it's a game changer for keeping our pores clear.
Oh.
So how our customers actually use it, right? They're so clever actually. So Mandelic works by gently and effectively able to exfoliate and preventing clogged pores and breakouts. So some of our customers, when there's days where they won't be able to come for their monthly facial, they will actually use this treatment to prolong the effect of the clearer skin. So they will have clearer skin between treatments. On the days that you are not here with, in Ombré, where we are doing the, unclogging of your pores for you, you will be doing it at home using the mandelic acid. Yes. And another top pick is actually our hydrating hyaluronic serum. Because of the lightweight texture, many of our customers use it under their makeup. So it hydrates the skin but without feeling greasy or interfering with a foundation. So it creates a plump and smooth space for makeup to sit beautifully throughout the day.
I see. I'm very excited to try all of these and feel very clean and youthful and firmed up. But when it comes to these formulations, right, how do you strike the balance between creating gentle yet effective products that work across different skin types?
Okay, so actually we believe that more isn't always better. So I know, while high concentration sometimes may sound very appealing, but they don't always equate to better result. In fact, overly potent formula can actually trigger sensitivity, irritation, or even breakouts for those with very delicate skin. So instead, in Ombré, we actually focus on finding the optimal concentration for each of the ingredients in our products. So we want to make sure that even while delivering visible results, remain safe and comfortable for all skin type. Yes. And beyond that, right, other than actually concentrating on the concentration of our formulation, we offer an array of serum targeted at different concern, whether is it hydration, whether is it brightening or strengthening of the skin barrier, we have it all. So this allows customer to actually customize their skin care based on their specific needs rather than relying on like a one-size-fits-all approach.
Okay, so you would say that the 10-step Korean skincare routine is not the ultimate way to achieve healthy skin, right?
I would say it's not very applicable for climates like in Singapore, like a tropical country like us, because, 10-step Korean skincare routine will require layers and layers of product stacks on your skin. This will work for individual with very, very dehydrated skin, and plus the weather is dry. It's not as humid like in Singapore. So if done wrong, right, it can actually potentially causing more harm than good. Yes. And so that's why in Ombré, we actually believe there's no rigid rules in skincare. So example, normally we have been influenced by influencer or YouTuber that, skincare routine should start from, like a toner and end with a heavy moisturizer. But I feel this rule doesn't necessarily applicable to like Singaporean, okay? Because you can actually go and take a look with advancement in formulation and in serum and toner right now. They actually come in a variety of textures and consistency. So from our experience of developing Ombré product, we found out that if a toner or serum has a thicker viscosity, leaving the skin feeling well moistured, right? Additional layer may not be necessary at all. Yeah, so what truly matters is actually understanding what works best for your skin.
I see. So let's say you do have a customer who comes to Ombré. Would you kind of guide them in, what products that they should use depending on their skin type?
I would ask them what they are doing at home first. So I would like to find out what is the product that they have been using for the past maybe 6 months. And from there, I can get a gist of what their habit is like, their skincare routine is like. Then I will find the best product that is most suitable to be able to, merge into their everyday routine. Because not everyone
has the same routine.
Correct. They might not be suitable, or they might not like the way that the routine that we teach them. So I like to find out what they're doing first. Yes.
I see. So what are your top 3 skincare must-dos for maintaining a healthy, radiant complexion in this climate?
I would say definitely make sure that you keep your routine breathable. That means if for one day, right, you try out a new skincare regime and then you notice the next day, oh my, I have, a few whiteheads popping up on my nose. Then you should think back and, analyze and see if the product is actually, making your pores unable to breathe. Yes, so this is actually very important because we are living in a very tropical country, right? Hot and humid actually add on to the oil production in our skin. So we don't want that. And secondly, I would say that prioritize antioxidant to protect your skin from premature aging, because UV light is very real in Singapore. So antioxidant can actually help to protect your skin from all the free radicals. Yes, and then you will have a younger, youthful skin, down the road if you use antioxidant every single day, especially in the morning actually.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm learning 1 or 2 tips here. Well, you've mentioned that Ombré is also exploring AI-driven skincare solutions to personalize treatments for consumers. How do you see AI, enhancing the skincare experience, and how will it shape Ombré's future offerings?
At first, we're actually quite sure that AI will be able to help us improve service quality while reducing reliances on extra manpower. But while we actually delve deeper, we're actually in the midst of, doing more research on 2 kinds of AI right now. One is a kind where it's a AI-powered skin analysis, where this software can actually access skin condition with a precision, offering personalized treatment recommendation based on real-time data. But this, we found out that there's challenges and limitation, because AI actually operated on a pre-programmed data, meaning its flexibility is limited. So since every person's skin is unique, right, AI machine might not be always provide 100% reliable recommendation without the further advancement in the system. And another AI machine that we have been also in the midst of looking at is actually AI-driven massage technology.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
So this is like a massage robot that can actually replicate expert facial technique without the additional manpower used. But of course, safety is our top priority. So that's why we are still in the research phase, and we want to ensure that any AI-driven solution that we will be introducing in the future, if there's any, meet the higher safety and efficacy standard. So if you ask me right now, as of right now, Ombré, we would think that AI as a complement, not a replacement for human expertise. Because while AI can actually enhance precision and efficiency, right, personalized care and professional judgment will always remain key in our Ombré here.
I see. Well, before we let you go here, Jasmine, what's next for Ombré? Where do you see Ombré, standing in the skincare industry in the future?
We are looking to hopefully expand more, shops in Singapore. And of course, we are also in the midst of launching a new product, a new formulation product. We'll keep it a secret now, but stay tuned to our IG. Okay. And of course, we are definitely also going to expand our service offering so that more customer can actually benefit, different kind of services all under one roof. Yeah.
I see. Well, looking forward to it. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Hongbin.
Thank you. That was Jasmine Ee, who is the co-founder of Ombré. This has been The Right Business with me, Hongbin Jeong.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.